Hey everybody, let me introduce you to Mo. Good up, Bo. Come here, Mo. Honey, come here. Yeah, no snoring, honey. No snoring on camera. Good girl, good Bowie. Okay. Hey everybody, let me introduce you to Moseby Bear and Honey Bear. These are my dogs, and we're here to talk to you about pet adoption. Honey Bear was adopted on an episode of my show, Pet Nation Renovation. I was there filming when I met her, fell in love with her, and needed her as my member of the family. So let's talk about the benefits of adopting your pet. The number one thing, and the thing I think that should touch you the most, is you're saving a life. Another big benefit is stopping the overpopulation of pets. That's a big problem, and these shelters are overwhelmed, so adopting is great for that. You're helping stop the cruelty of some of these poor breeding facilities, and there's lots of those out there. And then the other thing is, it costs a lot less. You know, typically speaking, you're just going to pay for the vet bills, and the rest is covered by the shelter. Oh, Daddy, they're pretty. Adoptions are pretty. So let's talk about some of the myths of adopting a pet. I think the number one myth happens to be that the only animals at a pet shelter are damaged. Well, that's just not true. There's a lot of reasons why people surrender an animal to a shelter. It can be divorce, it can be moving, it could be a new job, it can be a new allergy, it could be a lot of reasons. So there's lots of wonderful animals there. Another big myth is that you just don't know what you're going to get when you're adopting, and that's just not true either. People at these shelters are very, very good at their jobs. They've seen thousands and thousands and thousands of these animals come through, and they're very good at knowing what happens in their lives. They know the different breeds, they know the different mixtures of the breeds, they know from spending time with the animals since they came in, what type of animal, what kind of energy they have, what type of things they like to eat, what possible maladies they may have or develop. Sit and talk to them. They are going to tell you exactly how this animal is going to turn out. We should have 10 more. 10 more adoptions for Momo. Okay. So when you're adopting a pet, what should you be asking yourself? What should you know? If you're going to make that perfect match, if you're going to adopt an animal that's going to be in your life forever, there's lots of things you need to know about. So I think the first thing is, what type of animal suits you? You know, what type of hair? Can you handle a litter box? You know, do you want a big mutt like this one? You have to know what types of animals you might be able to have in your home. Another big question is, does your living situation accommodate for it? Like, do you have a landlord, and will they allow it? Does your building allow it? Make sure that your living situation allows for that pet that you want. Another big thing, obviously, is, does it fit in your family? You know, I have kids, I have a wife, I have another dog. You got to check with your whole family and make sure that the animal that you adopt happens to fit in with your life.
My friend. What do you think, sweetheart?
Oh, I love her.
You want to take her home?
Yeah. Oh, that was easy. Petunia stole my heart. I adore her already, and I don't even know her, but Dave said, give her 2 minutes. And that's all it took.
What about time you have to spend with your animal? How much time do you have in your day? Because some animals require a lot more time than others. Honey Bear here is a high attention dog, but activity level, you can see, isn't that high. And then activity level is another thing you got to ask yourself. How busy am I? Some people might be a little older, a little less active. They need an animal that suits that. And then other families are busy, and they need an animal to suit that. Another big question to ask yourself is money. Can you afford it? Check what it costs to feed that animal. Check what it costs if they, have vet bills. Check what it would cost, all the different husbandry things that come with your animal, because they can get pretty expensive. Another hot tip I'd ask yourself is, do you have someone in your life that can be your backup care provider? For a girl like Honey, not everyone can take her for a walk. She's big and she loves to chase squirrels, she loves to chase cats. You better be pretty strong if you're going to take her for a walk. So we had to make sure that we had people for the days that we're working late, or the days that we happen to be traveling, or whatever reason, when you need to back up, the animal still needs its attention and its activity. So make sure you have somebody that can help you take care of your animal. Another important thing to think about when you're thinking about adoption is the age of your animal. Older dogs, older cats, older animals don't often get adopted as much as maybe puppies and kittens. So if your family could accept an older animal, there are a lot of benefits to older animal adoption. Now, if you're kind of a slower, low energy family, that would be wonderful for an older dog. You do not want a crazy, high energy puppy when your life isn't crazy and high energy. For that same reason, that puppy craziness, they're not as great companions when they're young because they're all over the place and they're busy. Whereas some of the older dogs, they're happy just to lay on the couch with you or go for a nice walk with you or a hike or whatever it is that you want from your companion. So that's a big benefit. Another big benefit is that they're not going to outgrow their living space. You're not wondering how big you're going to get. They're already as big as they're going to get. You know what you're in for that. Well, guys, I hope I've helped you make your adoption decision. I hope you realize all the benefits of adopting. Adopt, don't shop. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.